Now we're going to go to 8.0, which is honors and achievements, and I'm going to ask Dr. Little if he'll step down front. Okay. We celebrate successes of many kinds during the honors and achievements portion of our monthly board meeting. We recognize the significant achievements of our students and employees, as well as the contributions and partnerships with our business partners and community organizations. Tonight's honorees include state champion wrestlers and drama students, as well as extra recognition of our fine arts program, just to name a few. We feature all of tonight's honorees in our Proof Positive newsletter. If you did not pick one up when you signed in tonight, please do so on your way out. It makes a great keepsake for our honorees and their families. In fact, you are welcome to take extra copies if you had family members or friends that couldn't be with you tonight. Audience, you should know that if you try to follow along in the newsletter tonight, you might need to skip back and forth from page to page. They're not always in the same order. In addition, we ask that you please stay until we finish, recognizing all of our award recipients, as each award winner deserves our undivided attention. In order to accommodate our youngest honorees and their families, once we finish, we will give everyone who needs to leave a chance to leave, and then the meeting will resume. Dr. Little, I see you're in position, so we're ready to go. Honorees, when you hear your names, come and stand with Dr. Little, and we will tell the audience all about you and your achievements. We're going to start with the 5A state wrestling champions, North-South All-Star Wrestlers. First, we bring up our state champions, Lexington High's Chance Kilcrease, and River Bluff High's William Butler. Is William here? Chance won the 145-pound weight class, with William winning the 160-pound weight class. Chance won more than 150 matches in his Wildcat career, while William led the Gators to a runner-up finish at the state finals. Chance and William, well, since William just Chance, we're going to ask that you stay up while we bring up the rest of your North-South All-Star wrestlers. Have you got that picture? Our other North-South wrestlers include Gilbert High's Gavin Baker and Dalton Price. Are they here? There they come. Lexington High's Isaac Manning. And River Bluff High's Michael Kiesler, Isaac Ortega, and Parker Palmer. So William, who's not here, but Chance and Isaac Manning competed on Team South Carolina in the main event at the North-South All-Star Wrestling Classic. Gavin Baker and Dalton Price competed on the 4A, 3A South team, while Michael Kiesler, Isaac Ortega, and Parker Palmer represented their schools on the 5A, 2A, 1A team. Congratulations to these fine young men. Okay. Now we're gonna go around the world, and we're gonna hear about the Russian Olympiada. So this is regarding the American Council of Teachers of Russian Olympiada of Spoken Russian and the Carolinas District Gold Medal. We value the opportunities our students have to learn other languages. Tonight we celebrate gold medal Russian students from Lexington High School. Gold medal winners include Emily Craigmile, J.C. Fleming, Jacqueline Patrick, Daniel Schleis, and Lethea Thomason. Did I say it wrong? Lethea, thank you. Lethea Thomason. Are any of them here? There they come. Well, before we go any further, how do you say hello in Russian? Oh, goodness. I was going to try to say, say it in the microphone so everybody can hear it.
Здравствуйте.
There we go. Hello, everybody. Emily, JC, Jacqueline, and Daniel competed in the National Russian Essay Contest. Without dictionaries or notes, they had only 2 hours to write an original essay on a topic in Russian. Okay, help me again. Lethea? I have the accent on the wrong syllable. Competed in the Olympiada of Spoken Russian against students in the Carolinas district. She recited Russian poetry, engaged in conversation in Russian, and showed her knowledge of Russian culture. All 5 of these students scored in the gold medal range, making them among the handful of students nationwide to receive gold. Congratulations, and that is wonderful. Okay, now we're going to go play a little basketball. We bounce back to sports for our next honoree, a record-breaking basketball player. Would Olivia Thompson from Lexington High School come forward? Is Olivia here? There she is. The South Carolina Basketball Coaches Association named Olivia their 5A Girls Player of the Year. As you may know, the Lady Wildcats had quite the run this season. Olivia led the team to the lower state finals and a 24-5 record. She averaged 20 points and 2.6 steals a game, scoring a total, are y'all ready? 579 points this season for a career total, and get ready for this number, 1,937 points, a new Lexington High record. Olivia also played in the Carolinas Classic All-Star Game with other top seniors from North and South Carolina. We will certainly miss seeing Olivia fly up and down the court, but we don't have far to go to see her play. She has decided to join Dawn Staley and the Lady Gamecocks down in Columbia. So, way to go, Olivia. Congratulations. Now we're going to switch over to National Merit Scholarship finalists. We are proud to announce that 8 Lexington District 1 students are still in the running for a National Merit Scholarship. Finalists include from Gilbert High School, Haley Kubilis. From Lexington High School, we have Hoda Abdallah. We have Mihul Jain, Paul Kim, Raymond Lynn, Kevin Shaw, and Winnie Zing. From River Bluff High, we have Alexander Pendris. Thousands of students apply for a National Merit Scholarship each year, but less than 1% of high school seniors nationwide receive one. Students must show exceptional academic ability, dedication to their community, and strong character in order to be eligible for one of these scholarships. According to National Merit, about half of the finalists will win a National Merit Scholarship. I know why they're not here. They're all home studying. So we will wish all of these. We have one. We have one. She's going to be brave and come out. So let's wish her well on this journey and cross our fingers. So good luck with everything. Yeah, it's terrific. We're really switching gears now. 2 students won first place at the annual South Carolina 4-H Hippology and Horse Bowl contest. Let's bring up Carolina Springs Middle's Haley Collins and Forts Pond Elementary's Brooke Stallnacker, who are part of the Country Springs 4-H Horse Club. Here they come. Competing in the junior team, Haley and Brooke won first place in the hippology contest, which tests riders' knowledge of horses and horse-related items. Haley and Brooke also helped their team win the Horse Bowl, modeled after a game show with questions about horses. We applaud our students for excelling in extracurricular activities, just like the 4-H. So way to go, ladies. Okay. We have another player of the year from Lexington High to recognize tonight. Would freshman Isabella Rawl come forward? Isabella here? Oh, is she playing golf? Oh, imagine that. Yeah. Isabella led the Lady Wildcats to their 13th state golf title, earning her the title of 5A Golf Player of the Year from the South Carolina Coaches Association of Women's Sports. At the state tournament, she finished first with a 144, 4 strokes ahead of the second place finisher. Isabella landed at or near the top of the leaderboard in multiple tournaments throughout the season. Courted by many college programs as an 8th grader, she has decided, are y'all ready? To play golf for Clemson University after she wraps up her Wildcat career. Let's give Isabella a round of applause. Okay, we're going to switch to fine arts now. First, we honor AllState Guitar players from 3 schools. Members of the South Carolina Music Educators Association All-Star Guitar Ensemble include Gilbert High's Craig Heflin, River Bluff High's Lily Fort. Oh, here he comes. Come on up. White Knoll High's Tristan Grosskost, Zoe Kimball, Kaylee Williams, and Reed Wooten. There he comes. Great. These talented students performed at the South Carolina Music Educators Association Professional Development Conference at the Columbia Metropolitan Convention Center. You can catch them together again at the 3rd Annual South Carolina Guitar Festival on May 11th at River Bluff High. We look forward to that event, and congratulations. Okay, moving to the stage, we have first place winners from Pleasant Hill Middle. They competed at the South Carolina Speech and Theater Association Middle School Festival, winning first place in 2 categories for the 2nd year in a row. We will get a photograph of each group with Dr. Little. In the group acting court category, we have Allie Avayu. Did I pronounce that right? We have Ashley Mayer, Wyatt O'Kane, Jacob Schroet, Anna Ware, Casey Wellman, and Olivia Whetstone. They performed 3 scenes from the play, The 10 Best Worst Things About Middle School. Are any of them here? Well, let's give them a round of applause for you. Move on. Our second winning group competed in the Reader's Theater category. First place winners for their performance of the children's book, More Pies, included Ainsley Davis, Dominic Ferricci, Emmeline McKelvey, Mary Margaret Mims, and Amanda Nicholson. They must all be at a play somewhere tonight, I think. We are quite proud of our back-to-back middle school champion drama programs. Let's congratulate that second group. We're going to go back to wrestling. In fact, our next state level winners are from the elementary wrestling level. How about that? Winners at the South Carolina Youth Wrestling Association state championships included Lake Murray Elementary's Landon Hegler. Landon, there he comes. Come on up, Mr. Landon. We have Pleasant Hill Elementary Cy Strobel. Cy here. There comes Cy. And Rocky Creek Elementary's Lawson Tran. They each won qualifying matches to advance to the state level. In the 8 and under division, Landon won the 61-pound weight class. Cy came out on top in the 10 and under division in his 70-pound weight class, while Lawson won the 40-pound weight class in the 6 and under division. They may be smaller than our earlier wrestlers, but you'll see what they'll grow into, and they'll be just as mighty. Congratulations, wrestlers. Goodness, so cute. Oh my goodness, look at those pictures. Yeah. Our next honorees come from 3 schools. Guided by their art teacher, Lexington High's Jordan Stewart, River Bluff High's Joseph Ivory, and White Knoll High's Mary Ray submitted works to the National Scholastic Art and Writing Awards competition. All 3 won a gold key for their pieces, which included drawings, mixed media, and photography. Presented by the Alliance for Young Artists and Writers, the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards celebrate student artists, writers, filmmakers, photographers, and poets. Students receive opportunities for scholarships as well as the opportunity to have their work exhibited or published. Congratulations to these accomplished artists. Wow. That's beautiful. Our final student recognition takes us back to sports for an individual championship. Would Deerfield Elementary's Dalton Hall Black come forward? Now I want you to hear about Miss Dalton. This is something. Dalton competed at the USA Gymnastics South Carolina Men's State Championship, winning not one but 6 events. Dalton scored gold medals for, now is this Dalton? This is Dalton, right? Okay. Okay, we got a little bit mixed up here. Sorry about that. Dalton scored gold medals for her floor routine. Where is Dalton? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Dalton scored gold medals for his floor routine, pommel horse, vault, steel rings, high bar, and parallel bars. He received an all-around gold medal for winning his individual events. Dalton also advanced to the USA Gymnastics Regionals at the beginning of April, where now I want you to hear this part, where he competed against athletes from 7 states. So congratulations, Dalton. Okay, now we're going to really switch gears. We're going to go to bowling. Moving to staff recognitions, we have 2 teachers from Saxagatha Elementary School who brought a new sport to their school this month. Let's bring up Kimberly Lewis and Michelle Vestal. Are they here? There they come. They received a $2,500 Bowlers Ed in-school bowling program grant with enough equipment to operate 6 bowling lanes at Saxagatha for the special ed students and their unified PE partners. Students in other physical education classes will also have the chance to use the lanes and equipment. Bowling offers students the chance to get fit and build their coordination, all while enjoying the fun sport with friends. Thank you for bringing this opportunity to Saxagatha. That's really cool. Now this is special. This is a teacher we see a lot, and we always like for teachers to be repeats. White Knoll Middle's Suzanne Brooks will continue her education this fall thanks to a scholarship for school librarians. Ms. Brooks received the Nancy Jane Day Scholarship from the South Carolina Association of School Librarians. The scholarship, which covers the cost of 1 graduate course, honors the memory of Nancy Jane Day, who served as supervisor of library services for the South Carolina Department of Education for 24 years. Ms. Brooks is on her way to completing a master's degree in library science from the University of South Carolina. Congratulations, Ms. Brooks. Did you know our fine arts program received a national honor for the 2nd year in a row? Let us bring up academically and artistically gifted and talented coordinator Erin Fitzgerald and fine arts lead teacher Kelly Rooks while I tell you about this award. The National Association of Music Merchants Foundation again named Lexington District 1 as one of the best communities for music education. As you have heard tonight, our district provides students with unique opportunities to learn, grow, and display their many artistic abilities. To qualify for the Best Communities designation, the district submitted information about graduation requirements, music class participation, instruction time, facilities, support for the music program, and community music making programs. We applaud our fine arts team for championing the arts for our students and community. Way to go, ladies. Okay, this is a big one. We now want to recognize all of the students and administrators at this school with the next award. On March 19th, River Bluff High anxiously awaited an announcement by the South Carolina Association of School Administrators, the announcement of the newest Palmettos Finest School. The school broke out in cheers as they found out that they had achieved Palmettos Finest. Let us bring up those responsible for helping River Bluff accomplish that goal. We have student council members Jackson Jeffcoat. Jackson here? Caroline Payne, here she comes, Jeremiah Reeves, and Woods Wooten, as well as Principal Luke Clamp, Assistant Principals Tara Black, Justin Segalis, Eric Dowdy, Meg Huckins, and Jacob Smith. Athletic Director Blair Harden, Director of Counseling and Advisement Marcy Newman, Director for Student Life Avis Cunningham, and Data Management Specialist Margaret Ann White. Palmettos Finest Schools awards and recognizes schools that offer excellent instruction and outstanding leaders, supported by strong family and community involvement. The selection process includes a comprehensive review of a school's program, focusing on the key question: what impact is this school making on the lives of students and the community, and is it deserving of the Palmettos Finest Award? Congratulations to South Carolina's latest Palmettos Finest School, River Bluff High School. Congratulations, and you just got back from DC. That looked like a great trip. Okay, we conclude with 2 community focus recognitions. Would Mr. Tracy Foster come forward? We invited Mr. Foster to join us tonight because we wanted to thank him for his quick action recently. A former medic in the Army, Mr. Foster immediately rendered medical aid to a student struck by a car at Lexington Technology Center. His quick action and response prevented further injuries and provided quick treatment for our student. We especially want to thank Mr. Foster for his compassionate willingness to jump right in and help our student with this accident. Let's thank this Good Samaritan. Our final recognition honors the generosity of our employees. We welcome Christian Markle from the United Way of the Midlands, who joins us to present awards to the district's top United Way fundraisers. So, Christian, there you are.
Well, thank you so much, Superintendent Little and Chairwoman Smith and members of the board for having me this evening. It is such a pleasure to be here with you all. I could not be more pleased to announce that this year, 916 Lexington One employees contributed over $45,000 to the United Way of the Midlands. That is something to be really proud of, with 19 schools or departments having an increase in giving or participation over the last year. I want to thank you, Superintendent Little, for your support and the administration's support for the campaign. Also, a special thank you to Kimberly Scott, Talent Acquisition Coordinator, and Jennifer MacArthur Gillum, Human Resources Specialist, for their leadership in overseeing the campaign here at Lexington One. We are so proud to partner with you here in building a better future for our community. With your support, the United Way of the Midlands can continue to determine and respond to the critical human service needs of the community as we focus on health access for the uninsured and underinsured, financial stability and emergency services for those who are in crisis, and also educational success for every student here in the Midlands. Just last year, we were able to invest over $510,000 directly into Lexington County and its citizens. That resulted in 7,100 people receiving assistance here in Lexington County. And many of them were Lexington One children and families. Tomorrow, 18 children at Saxagatha Elementary School will be finishing their work in the United Way's Midlands Reading Consortium, which is a one-on-one tutoring program for students striving to read on grade level. Last summer, we had 88 students, striving readers, who participated in the Lexington One summer reading program camp, partially funded by the United Way. 99% of those 88 children were able to go to the next grade level and were not retained. And then lastly, we had 114 Lexington One students in low-income families. They had their dental needs met at no cost from the Well Partners Dental and Eye Clinic for Children that the United Way runs. These examples are just a small piece of the wonderful work that's going on in Lexington County through the United Way. And my hope is that these examples show you how much we love you, Lexington County, and our neighbors in Lexington One, and how thankful we are for your choice to invest in this work of uplifting individuals and families who are in need right all around us. First, I would like to thank each and every Lexington One school who participated in the campaign this year. We cannot thank you enough. But I would also like to recognize our top 4 schools and departments for their contributions. So if representatives would be able to come up when your school name is called. So to start out with Best Elementary School, raising $4,344 with 41% employee participation, we have Pleasant Hill Elementary School. That's led by Principal Margaret Mitchum and Campaign Coordinator Sarah Kolb.
Hey.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. For Best Middle School, raising $2,348 with 59% employee participation, we have Meadow Glen Middle School. That's led by Principal Bill Kuhn and Campaign Coordinator Davis Myers.
Yay.
For Best High School, raising $3,332 with 50% employee participation is Lexington Technology Center, led by Director Bryce Myers and Campaign Coordinator Mark Brannick. And lastly, for Best Department, raising over $4,800 is Lexington One's Department of Instructional Services, led by Dr. Gloria Talley and Campaign Coordinator Becky Lagon. They here? Thank you so much. Well, we cannot thank you enough for your support over this past year, and we look forward to continuing our partnership in the future. Thank you very much. All right, perfect.
While they're getting their picture made, let's just thank all of them again. He said that was 916 employees who donated $45,000 back to our community, and I think we're just so blessed to live in this community with these kind of teachers and staff. So let's thank them again for this. Yeah. Well, that comes to the end of our awards and recognition. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to come tonight to help us recognize the many honors and achievements of our students and staff and the contributions from the local businesses and community. We do love sharing our good news. Honorees, when you leave the meeting, remember to head to your left and into the lobby where a member of the communications office will help you find your certificate. Now, just as I promised, if you want to stay, you may stay, and if you want to leave, you may leave. So thank you, and y'all have a good night.